Alright guys, so now I'll be teaching you and showing you the performance of the cut card trick, which is a self-working trick. So, first thing you start out, the first thing you need to do is you need to get rid of all your jokers. And you need to make sure, they're at the top, okay. You need to make sure that you have 52 cards in your deck. And if you have to add jokers to make it add up to 52, or add cards, then that's okay. But then what you need to do, after you do that, you can let spectator, or you can shuffle the cards, or you can shuffle them yourself. And then what you do is you just ask them whoever's watching the trick to just pick any card. Michael can pick a card, or I can pick it.
Yes, I would like to pick it.
Alright, so go ahead and show that to everybody. Alright, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut the cards in half. Just like this. Okay, just in half like that. And pick a pile, Michael. This one or this one?
Right.
This one? You're right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'll place your card on top of that pile, and place this pile on top of that pile. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to deal cards down to 4 piles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like this. Alright, so Michael, do you see a card in this pile? For people watching it.
No.
Not? Okay. Get rid of that. How about in this pile?
I do not.
Alrighty. How about in this pile?
I do not.
Alright, so it must be in this pile then. So just make sure you see it in here.
I don't. Just kidding. Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Otherwise I would have been super ticked off. Okay. So, just kidding, guys. Don't say that. Okay. So now what you need to do is you deal cards down to 4 piles again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now this one had an extra card, so we'll get rid of that. And now we will get rid of these. I'll pick the top and bottom off of that, top and bottom off of this, and the top and bottom off of this. Just like that. Stack them up just like this. Take the top and bottom off of this. And now there's one card left.
Yep, that's my card.
Alright guys. I apologize for that. Alright, so now we will show you how to do the trick. Okay, so what you first have to do is you have to just get the spectator to pick any card. Doesn't matter what it is. In this case, it is the Jack of Clubs. And then what you do is you just cut the cards as close to half as possible, because you want to get them close to half, otherwise the trick won't work well. So try to get them as close to even as possible. So this is about good. And then you can just ask the spectator to pick either one of the piles. Let's say they pick this one, then you place the card face down on top of that pile and place the rest on top. And then what you do is you just do what I did, deal down cards into 4 piles. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just like this, and you just square up all these piles. And then what you do is you just ask the spectator if they see the card in this pile, and it was a Jack of Clubs, so they would say no. And try this pile. See, oh, there's the Jack of Clubs. So once you find the pile that their card is in, then you get rid of all the other cards. So we can just get rid of these. And you do the exact same thing. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So the one that has an extra card, you want to get rid of. And it's probably better to set the cards up like this, so it'll be easier to do the trick. Just like this. And then what you do is you just do exactly what I do. You take the top and bottom card off of each pile. So, or you can just slide the middle card out if that's easier to remember. Just go like that. And then this. You get rid of all those cards, put them over on the deck over here. And then you stack them up just like this from right to left, like that. Make sure that you don't put this and put this one on the bottom. Make sure that you stack them up like this, right to left, so that the middle card is now in the middle. And then you take top and bottom out off of this final pile, or just slide out the middle card. And then what that does is leaves you one card, and if you did it correctly, it should always be the chosen card. So it's a pretty cool self-working trick. So I hope you guys liked it, and if it's your favorite trick, then make sure to practice it. And see you guys in the next video.